Today we're talking about how to buy a used car the easy, nice, without getting screwed over kind of way. This is a new vehicle that is at a car lot. Whenever you buy a new vehicle from a car lot, you're going to actually spend 20% of that money that you're not going to get back. So therefore, that's actually a bunch of money. We all need reliable vehicles to get us back and forth to, from, this, there, here, strip club, wherever you need to go. So therefore, that's why you should buy a used car. Save that 20%. Don't just throw it away because you're not going to get it back. A buddy of mine actually told me about this probably about 4 years ago. He actually buys, sells cars, flips them for a profit, knows what he's doing. So he kind of took me along, showed me how to do it, showed me the kind of tricks of the trade. So therefore, I kind of know what I'm talking about. Today I'm going to tell you the best way to actually buy a used car without getting screwed over. Specifically, I'm going to present you with a guide that's going to teach you how to do it without getting screwed over. Conduct your research. Always conduct your research before you go to look at something. Go on the internet, kind of get an idea of what you want to look at. There's many different sites that you can go to. Kelley Blue Book being one of them. Kelley Blue Book is a website that tells you the price of what the vehicle's worth. There's actually two different, when you go to, there's actually 3 different values that it'll give you when you type in the type of vehicle. It's the private party, the what you should pay for it, and the dealer price. It's a very trusted site. Many people actually, not many, hundreds of thousands of people actually look at the site all the time to get ideas of what their vehicle is worth. Dealers use this very well, a lot of times, to kind of show you what you're about to, how you're about to get screwed over. So, when you're looking for a car, you always need to visit lots. Kind of get an idea of what's out there. Kind of get an idea of what's out there. Don't go to the website and just look, because there's a lot of pictures on there and they'll show you. And you're actually can't really see the pictures very well because pictures hide a lot of little dings, scratches, stuff like that. Visit more than one lot. Just don't look at one. Kind of get an idea of where to go, what's out there, what looks good, what doesn't look good, so on and so forth. Compare the prices of all the dealerships that you go to. As I'm walking around,
no, he went back.
Craigslist.
Keep going.
Craigslist is a very good place to kind of get an idea of what the car is worth. Craigslist has several different, it has 2 different ways of categories of how to break up vehicles. On Craigslist there is a buy dealer section. This is a picture of Craigslist. The buy dealer section will give you the prices of what the dealers have, and what their prices actually are, kind of gives you an idea of what's what. They usually don't put their prices on Craigslist because they want you to call or to suck you in and make you pay more than what you should. And then there is also a buy owner section. The buy owner section is actually from individuals that have cars that they don't want, and it actually tends to be cheaper because they don't have the overhead that car dealerships do, used car dealerships, so on and so forth. I suggest that you buy a private party and not buy from a dealership. Picture buying a private party. The chance of you getting taken advantage of is not as likely as it would if you go to a dealership. The benefits are simple. There are many benefits when buying a vehicle from individual versus dealership. You don't have to worry about the runaround. You don't have to worry about getting taken advantage of. You don't have to worry about hidden fees, costs, so on and so forth. Let's see. You always get a better deal when buying from an individual. Overhead expenses, there's no overhead expenses, building to pay for, salary, lights to pay for, so on and so forth. It's not going to cost much for that reason. Now, when you buy a used vehicle from an individual, you get the peace of mind knowing you're not getting screwed over like you would from the dealership guys that you're going to. Let's see. Always conduct your own inspection. Go through the car, look at it, look under the hood, look in the car, inside, outside. Get an idea of what the car's going on. What's going on with the car? Make sure the frame isn't warped, scratched, bent, messed up. Because if it is, then you're just going to be done. You might as well just not even buy the car, because you're going to have that problem.
No messing John up. Come on, zombies are coming.
Right. Because you have that problem until you get rid of the car. A brother of mine, best friend, known him since I was little, he actually just bought a car from Pete Moore probably about 2 months ago. Well, when he bought the car, he went by what somebody else said. Oh, it's a great car. You're doing good. You're not going to... It's great. Well, his wife, who's really nice, decided she was going to come to school one day. Well, on her way to school, she threw a rod, which means just hold the motor. Therefore, car's done. So he went to Pete Moore, told him, hey, this is what happened. My car's done. They said, oh, sorry, nothing we can do about it because you signed it as this document. So therefore, that's why just to get around it, do your own inspection. Don't go by word of mouth what somebody else says. Buy used. Know your facts. When you meet up with the individual that you're going to buy your car from, know your facts. Tell him you've done your research. Take your research with you. Show him, hey, I'm not here to play around. I've got business to conduct. So therefore, you know, hey, I'm getting a good deal here. Closing the deal. After you've done all your research and looked over the vehicle, it's time to close the deal and make that vehicle yours. No car's worth it. Like I said earlier, do your research, go to KBB, look around, lots, Craigslist, so on and so forth. That way you have an idea of what you're wanting to pay. Bring proof, don't pay more than what the car's worth. There's many different deciding factors of what the car is actually worth. You pretty much use your own judgment of, hey, this is crappy, or hey, this is nice, hey, this is a good deal, hey, this is a bad deal. So kind of use your own judgment. Let's see. Always pick out the flaws. If the car looks crappy, tell them the car looks crappy. If there's bumpers missing, tell them the bumper's missing. If there's anything wrong with it, tell them it sucks. Just get the better deal. Always knock them down. If the car looks crappy, tell them it looks crappy and ask for a better deal because the car looks crappy. There we go. Mention the economy. Tell them that the dollar's hard to come by nowadays and that you, tell them a dollar's hard to come by nowadays and you have a hard time making ends meet and you just need to...
Morris, you're not helping.
A dollar's hard to come by nowadays and you just want to get a better deal for yourself and you want to also make him happy in the process. So you're going to have to come up together and make a deal that suits both of you. After you've made that, come to the conclusion of, hey, this is a good price, shake on it. Make that car yours. At the end of doing all my research, I looked around, and looking around, it pays off in the end. Happy people saved a bunch of money, couldn't be any happier, right? So, they're just happy because they've saved all that money from buying a used car. And saving that 20% that they would never have got back. There's no feeling better than saving that 20% you wish you still have. Like these people. See all that money? That's that 20%. Don't throw thousands of dollars away by buying a new vehicle. Save that money and buy a used one. And there's the used one.